There are moments in life when everything seems to fall apart. Your plans fail, relationships end, and your heart feels heavy with disappointment. You look around and wonder, why is this happening to me? It feels like the end. But what if it's not? What if this pain, this silence, this confusion is actually the beginning of something beautiful that Allah is preparing for you? Allah never allows an ending without purpose. Sometimes He closes doors not to punish you, but to protect you. He removes people, plans, and paths that no longer serve your growth, only to lead you towards something far better. The ending you fear might be the very thing that saves your soul. So, before you lose hope, pause and remember. When you think it's the end, it's often Allah's way of saying, I'm preparing a new beginning for you. 1. Life's endings are not final. When something in life comes to an end, it often feels like the world is collapsing around you. The pain of losing a job, a relationship, or a dream can make you believe that everything is over. But in reality, an ending is not a punishment. It's a divine redirection. Allah never closes a door without preparing another one that leads to something better. What may seem like the conclusion of your story could actually be the beginning of a chapter filled with hidden blessings and growth. Sometimes we hold on tightly to things that are not written for us. Allah, in His infinite mercy, removes them so that we can find what truly aligns with our purpose. Just like a seed must break before it grows, your heart may need to go through breaking before it blossoms into something stronger. The discomfort of loss is not meant to destroy you, but to reshape you into the person Allah wants you to become. When you look back on difficult endings, you'll realize they often led you to something far greater than what you thought you lost. You might discover a new strength, a deeper connection with Allah, or a clearer sense of purpose. These are the beginnings that could not have happened without the ending you once feared. So when life feels like it's closing in on you, remember, it's not the end of your story. It's Allah's way of turning the page. The moment you think everything is falling apart might be the exact moment everything is falling into place, according to Allah's perfect plan. Every ending you face is just a sign that something new, purposeful, and beautiful is about to begin. 2. Hidden wisdom in hardships. Every hardship you experience carries a hidden wisdom that often reveals itself only after patience and reflection. When life becomes heavy and confusing, it's easy to wonder why Allah allows certain pains to happen. But behind every difficulty, there is a lesson meant to shape your soul, strengthen your faith, and guide you toward a higher purpose. Allah's wisdom is beyond what our eyes can see. What may seem like a setback today could be the foundation of something far greater tomorrow. Sometimes the wisdom behind a hardship is to detach your heart from worldly attachments and bring you closer to Allah. Pain reminds us that this world is temporary and that true peace is only found in Him. When you are stripped of comfort, you are given a chance to rediscover your purpose and depend completely on your Creator. Through loss, you learn gratitude. Through trials, you learn patience. And through silence, you learn to listen to the whispers of your heart and the guidance of Allah. There are moments when Allah delays or denies something you deeply desire, not to hurt you, but to protect you. You may not understand it now, but one day you'll look back and thank Him for saving you from what wasn't meant for you. Every hardship is a form of divine training that prepares you for what's coming next. When you go through trials with faith and patience, you start to see that nothing in your life happens without purpose. Each hardship is a piece of a bigger picture, a part of Allah's plan that leads to growth, healing, and elevation. What seems like pain today may later become the reason for your greatest transformation and peace. 3. Allah's plan is always better. One of the most comforting truths a believer can hold on to is that Allah's plan is always better than our own. As humans, we often plan with limited knowledge, seeing only what's in front of us. But Allah sees the entire path, your past, your present, and the future that awaits you. When He withholds something you desire or changes your direction suddenly, it's never out of cruelty. It's because He knows what lies ahead, and He's protecting you from harm you can't yet see. Sometimes, what you think is best for you could actually lead to pain, while what seems painful now could lead to the peace you've been praying for. Allah's plan is written with love, not punishment. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ reminded us that a believer's affairs are always good. If something pleasant happens, they are grateful, and if a trial comes, they are patient. Either way, Allah is shaping your destiny with wisdom and mercy. When life doesn't go your way, remind yourself that delay is not denial. The door you wanted to open might not lead to the happiness you imagined, while the one Allah opens instead could exceed every expectation. Trusting Allah's timing means believing that He knows when you are ready to receive what you've been asking for. The beauty of surrendering to Allah's plan is peace. Peace in knowing that even your detours and disappointments are part of a divine design. What you see as a closed chapter is often a setup for a better one. When you truly trust Allah, you stop worrying about what you've lost and start preparing your heart for what's coming, because His plan will always be greater, wiser, and more beautiful than your own. 4. Tests build faith and strength. Every test you go through is not meant to weaken you, but to strengthen your faith and bring you closer to Allah. Trials are a part of every believer's journey. They separate those who only speak of faith from those who truly live it. When life tests you, it's Allah's way of refining your heart, building your patience, and deepening your trust in Him. Without challenges, faith would remain untested and fragile. But through struggle, your belief becomes real, powerful, and unshakable. Tests also reveal your hidden potential. Many people only discover their inner strength when life forces them to. When you endure pain and still turn to Allah in prayer, you grow spiritually. You begin to rely less on people and more on your Creator. Hardships strip away pride, ego, and false attachments, leaving behind a heart that beats with sincerity and submission. This purification is one of the greatest blessings that tests bring. Every moment of difficulty is an opportunity to earn reward and forgiveness. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that no fatigue, illness, worry, or sadness afflicts a believer except that Allah wipes away sins through it. So, every tear, every sleepless night, and every moment of fear carries spiritual value. It elevates your soul and purifies your record. When you start viewing trials as a means of growth rather than punishment, your entire perspective changes. You begin to face challenges with calmness and tawakkul, trust in Allah. Faith is not built in moments of comfort. It's built in moments of surrender. So, the next time life tests you, remind yourself, this is not the end. It's Allah strengthening your spirit, preparing you for greater blessings that only a tested heart can handle. 5. New beginnings follow endings. Every ending you face in life carries the seed of a new beginning. Allah never leaves you in a state of loss without preparing something better to replace it. The Quran reminds us, indeed, with hardship comes ease. This divine promise assures that no pain is permanent and no trial is without purpose. When something ends, it's often a sign that your soul has outgrown a certain stage and that Allah is guiding you toward a new phase of growth, peace, and fulfillment. Sometimes we focus so much on what we've lost that we fail to see what's being born from it. A broken dream may lead you to discover a deeper calling. A closed door might redirect you to a path you never imagined, yet one that brings more barakah, blessing, and contentment. These new beginnings often arrive quietly, through healing, reflection, or an unexpected opportunity. The beauty of Allah's mercy is that He never leaves a believer empty-handed. After every storm, He brings calm. After every darkness, He brings light. The moments you once feared as endings may later become the turning points that defined your spiritual journey. So, when life feels uncertain, remember that what's ending is not meant to harm you. It's making space for something greater. Trust that Allah's timing is perfect, and your new beginning is already unfolding, even if you can't see it yet. My dear brothers and sisters, remember, every ending in your life carries the promise of a new beginning written by Allah. What feels like loss today may be the doorway to your greatest blessing tomorrow. So keep your faith firm and never stop trusting Allah's timing. If this reminder touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Purpose Deen for more inspiring Islamic content. Before you go, comment below this beautiful prayer. Ya Allah, grant me peace in endings and barakah in new beginnings. May Allah bless you always. Ameen.